Well, I am at Caprock Canyon State Park here in Texas. And you see this? That's just a statue of a buffalo. But how appropriate that there's buffalo poop right at the end of that statue. Because yes, this place is supposed to be covered in buffalo. And then the little town that this is in, or right out of, it's called Kittiqua. Hope I said that right. Thank God they had on their welcome sign how to pronounce the name, because it's pronounced nothing like how it's spelled. But the whole entire town had buffalo statues too, so. But oh my goodness, look at all the red. Like, it reminds me of like Arizona or Utah. It also reminds me of, fun little fact about Texas, is Texas has the second largest canyon in the United States, which is called Palo Duro Canyon. And that's in northern Texas. And that's what Palo Duro Canyon looks like. Alright, I stopped at the visitor center so I can go in and make sure there's going to be buffalo out here roaming. It's been sprinkling on and off, so I'm not going to be doing any hiking, and then this was just a stop through to my next stop. So we're just going to drive through, check out the place, and hopefully see some buffalo. Okay, so after going into the visitor center over there, talking to the nice lady, she said there is about 300 buffalo roaming through this park. They are all wild buffalo. And then I said, am I guaranteed to see one? And she said, well, I can't guarantee you. She was like, but you might, or more than likely you will. But we know how my luck is with wildlife, so. But the drive around the park is 5 miles long, so obviously I'm gonna drive around, stop in a few places, hope to see some good old buffalo and whatever wildlife there may be. First time I ever saw buffalo was in the Dakotas in the beginning of my travels, and they surrounded me in the Jeep. So, yeah, so it's all this wide open beautiful land with 300 buffaloes. About a half a mile in to the park, you have this lake. So normally if there's water, there's wildlife. That would be pretty lucky, only a half a mile in, getting to see buffalo. I think I might have to drive further. But let's go see. Well, I think at this point I'm only a mile in, but oh my God, guys. This is beautiful. Standing here, you just don't feel like you're in Texas. Like, this is just absolutely crazy. All the way out there. All the way. But still no buffalo. Okay, walking up here to this little overlook. I can't bring little one out here because there's stickies everywhere around the ground, even on this gravel. So every time before I get back in the bus, I'm having to get all the stickers off of my shoe. And if I'm walking and I happen to run into some buffalo, aka bison, little one will go crazy, and that's going to be hard to try to keep her calm. I am absolutely amazed by the beauty of this place. Absolutely. This area right here says 250 million years on display. This beautiful vista, and it is beautiful, showcases hundreds of millions of years of Caprock Canyon's history. The canyon walls are capped by the Ogallala Formation, which is made up of sediments that washed down from the Rocky Mountains about 10 million years ago. About 210 million years ago, freshwater streams flowed through Caprock Canyons and deposited the sand and gravel that make up the Dockham group. The dark red layers formed around 250 million years ago, when Caprock Canyons was a seashore. Wow. You might notice glimmering white veins running through this dark red sediment. These veins are gypsum, which formed when ancient seawater evaporated and left minerals behind. Wow. Oh, Texas, you are amazing me right now. I mean, 360-degree views of this stunning scenery. Oh my God, I'm gonna tell my aunt about this place. Boy, I bet it's beautiful to hike through here. Absolutely beautiful. Still no buffalo though. I've seen lots of buffalo poop. So they're here. Just haven't seen them yet. We're on a mission. You know what this place reminds me of? And if you've been there, you'll definitely agree. It reminds me of Capitol Reef in Utah. Just the way the formations and the mountains look. Yeah, for sure. Capitol Reef. I just came from that area. All right. Back to the bus. I can hear a little one just yapping away. She's like, Mama, why are you leaving me? Oh, another thing too, like look at that. There's the bus in the parking lot over there. It's a Saturday in the afternoon right now. And it is not busy out here at all. At all. Which is nice for me, but this is a beautiful area. And then having the buffalo is even a plus if I see any. So they do have, to me it looks like multiple campgrounds inside this park. And then it looks like this parking lot right here is for tent camping, which is pretty cool. So this is one of the tent spots right here. So obviously you park your car in the parking lot and then walk into your site. And I bet you some of these probably have the sites right on the overlook. They got a little fire pit. This one really doesn't have. That one over there kind of looks like it might be. We're just gonna walk on through. Oh, so much buffalo poop, but no buffalo to go with the poop. It looks like that's a campsite. And looks like somebody might be staying there. Another campsite. And here's the walkway to this campsite right here. And there's a big old buffalo turd in the middle of their walkway. And then we got some restrooms up here where I'm headed to. Got the things that you can hang your trash on. Keep away from the buffaloes. Another campsite right here. I keep hearing things. Another campsite. We're gonna go to the bathroom. I'll give you guys a little PSA. When coming to outdoor bathrooms like this, make sure before you use the bathroom, you look around, especially behind the toilet, and make sure there's no snakes in there, because they can come in through underneath the door. Just made me think of that, because I always do that every time I use these pit toilets or outdoor bathrooms. But there was actually a sign in there for that one. It's a little crazy, because all these tent sites, almost every one of them that I just walked through, which had to be at least 10 of them, all had multiple things of big old buffalo turds. So can you imagine, like, either A, waking up in the morning, unzipping your tent to be staring right at a buffalo, or in the middle of the night you're sleeping and you wake up to something outside of your tent and it's a buffalo like scratching at your tent. Those things can be violent. I can't believe they let people like actually camp in tents just out in the open with the buffalo that I have not seen yet, and I've already driven through the whole entire park, and I'm actually heading out of the park now. Go figure. Sarah doesn't get to see wildlife. The only thing I can think of is somebody spotted me and put a memo out to all the buffalo that I was here. Maybe I could see some buffalo on the way out. Okay, well, heading out, I pretty much just drove back out through the park with my cameras down and drove really, really slow, looking all over the place for the buffalo. So there's no buffalo to be seen today. But I'm not disappointed, because wow, it was a beautiful, beautiful park. The buffalo just would have been a plus. And you know, even though they said that there were 300 buffalo out here, you got to think about it. That's not 300 buffaloes spread out in multiple spots. A lot of these buffaloes, they like to travel around in herds. So it could just be one big herd of 300 buffalo all sticking together. Or it could be a couple of herds. So it makes sense. A lot of people come out here and they probably just expect to see buffalo just spread out all over the whole entire place, because I did hear a couple like complaining, saying they wanted their money back. I'm like, come on guys, did you guys not just enjoy the beauty of the place? But maybe they should tell people at the visitor center that, you know, they do travel in herds, so they're not going to be spread out. But there was proof that there's buffalo out here, because there was tons of buffalo turds all over the place, all in the middle of the road, the trails, the camping spots, everywhere. And I'm just gonna say, I don't think these rangers or employees out here came and just placed these buffalo turds all over the place to make it seem like there was buffalo here. Alright, heading to my last stop in Texas, another 4 hours away from this place, and then tomorrow I will be heading to my aunt's, and we'll finally be at my aunt's. Till next time.